All right. We have some brave souls up here who are going to present their session topics, and they've got 1-2 sentences tops to explain.
All right. Hey, Kevin. All right. The session I want to propose is on all aspects of cloud enabling applications. So taking the stuff you've got and putting it into a cloud, whether it's private or public, on-premise or off.
Okay, so applications-oriented discussion. Yeah. Okay, excellent. And by the way, one last thing is, I haven't put up the time slots yet because I wasn't exactly sure you guys would be on time. You are. So we're going to start the first one at 4:30, and each session is going to be 45 minutes, and that gives you 10 to 15 minutes leeway before the next session. Okay, so 4:30, 5:30, and 6:30. What's that? 4:20. Yeah, it's okay. No, let's do 4:30. It's easier. And if you're a little late, that's okay. Okay. All right. So you're first. Go ahead and put it up here. This will be 4:30. There you go. Oh, you wanted me to talk, right?
Okay, I'll make this real short and sweet. The talk or the discussion I'm proposing is one around securing the cloud.
Security, that's nice, simple, and easy. Go ahead and put that up there.
Hi, I'm Brad Korolev, and I want to propose this section on a Hadoop or similar MapReduce framework if anybody knows what's out there. So.
Okay, and for those of you who aren't familiar with Hadoop, it's essentially a way to you want to explain that real quick? Just I get confused whether it's the big table or the MapReduce. But here you go. Yeah, okay, it's MapReduce. Okay, here you go. Okay. Why don't you do that in the first? Put it up here because it's very technical. It's basically something that a Yahoo guy created off a that basically was based on a premise of what Google is doing inside of their cloud. But here you want it's MapReduce is sort of a little bit more complicated to explain. So you want to just give it a shot, one sentence or two. It's interesting.
Yeah. So MapReduce, one sentence or two.
Great.
Yeah. So that's pretty much what the Google uses to find out to compute the search the page rank. Pretty much. And this is a massive application, and they run it very quickly, like on millions or thousands of machines.
Yeah, it's a way of breaking up a very complicated problem into lots of little solutions, dispersing them over lots of computers, letting them solve those little problems, and then aggregating them back up into one final answer. MapReduce is what they call it inside of MapReduce is a sort of generic term for it, and this is actually called Hadoop is the name of the project. Okay, that was more than we intended to do, but it's interesting. So, all right, next.
All right, my name is Ruben Cohen. I'm the one of the cloud instigators here. My topic is cloud interoperability, hybrid clouds, and multi-cloud. The general idea is I want to have an environment where I can move my data, my machines, and my information across multiple cloud providers. How can I do that? So that's the topic.
Okay, and also while we're doing this, I wanted to, if it turns out that some of you have similar ideas, go ahead and combine your sessions together, and you can even lead them together. Okay, here you go.
My name's John Baker, and my proposed title is Failure to Launch. Lessons learned from early experiences in cloud computing, and I put parenthetically your lessons learned because I'd like this to be where you kind of tell your war stories, and I'm looking for a set of patterns that would emerge. I have my own point of view on it, but I'd like to hear about yours.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, I'm Chris. My idea that I'd like to talk about is how do you develop cloud applications on one infrastructure and have roles and users and authentication, all that authorization stuff apply to other clouds. So if you're on Amazon's cloud using your application, how can you access your other application data stored on a Google Cloud?
Okay, thank you. Yeah, and we noticed, he did actually notice that they're similar, so we'll work that out.
The topic I want to present or talk about is how to educate clients about cloud computing and get them to give you the okay.
Okay, actually, that might be a good follow-up to our first session. So just go ahead and put that anywhere and we'll figure it out.
My name's Chris. My topic idea is application cloudification. Instead of just talking about apps that are using the cloud right now, it takes an in-depth look at the technical aspects and why just writing your standard C, C++, Apache server app will work in the cloud, but how you can do it better using Haskell, functional programming, and various other paradigms that are coming out right now. It'll probably be deeply technical.
Probably. Why don't you talk to this guy, okay?
There's a possibility of a duplication here. My concern is education and awareness and trying to bring it to the lowest common denominator. We need to educate our military markets. Obviously, I'm with MIT, so understanding the cloud from a basic standpoint and being able to allow those contracting folks, those CIOs, those engineers, the procurement folks to get an elementary understanding of what this is about. So education and awareness is my topic.
Azure.
If you'd like to hear more about Microsoft's Windows Azure, yeah. Yeah.
If you took advantage of the beta and got provision, I'd really like to know that and what you might want to do with it. And I don't work for Microsoft.
Ah, there's the catch. So part of the discussion will be, how do you pronounce it?
All right, I want everybody to say hi, Gene, back. Or welcome, Gene. My name's Gene.
Welcome, Gene.
All right, I'm with Server Vault, and I want to talk about how do you deploy the cloud in a while at the same time addressing the security requirements of FISMA, DICAP, etc., and some of the specific agency security requirements. So apparently I'm from Server Vault.
Great, thank you, Gene.
So the SOAR, as I talked before, is a collaboration for providing cloud computing solutions for the national security. I would like to propose a session on how to improve collaboration around developing SOAR.
Okay, thank you, Kevin. Yep.
Hi, I'm Cameron. Mine may actually kind of fall under what cloud computing is, but specifically, how do you define cloud computing in order to procure it for the federal government? Because you say cloud computing, I can give you about everyone in this room probably has a different definition. So how do you actually procure it if everyone's got a different definition, or put up a standard procurement? So.
Okay, thank you, Cameron. Cameron's got some fans here. Okay, did we get everyone? Okay.